Hey guys, Pitmaster here. An elbow is not a hook. An elbow is not a short hook. It's way different. It has its own set of pros and cons. Let me walk you through a few of them. All right. Number one, the main goal for a hook, okay, is to knock your opponent out. That's the main purpose for a hook. Without a doubt, it's to knock your person out. Your main goal for a elbow is to cut your opponent. Okay? Wait, you do want to hurt them, and there are some knockouts with elbows. But the majority of the knockouts in a fight are done with the fist. All right? And so we're talking about the hook. Majority is with the hook. Minority of knockouts is with the elbow. But I could say the same goes the other way with cuts. Majority is the cut with the elbow. Majority of the cuts is not with the fist. It's the minority. Because on your fist, you're wearing a glove with a little bit of cushion and a little bit smoother. Okay? The elbow is sharper and it's solid. It's a bone. So when that bone hits the bone of your face or your head, you're going to get cut before you get knocked out. And here we go. Here's for all the people that want to argue. Yes, there's a lot of cuts with a fist, and there are a lot of knockouts with the elbow. But the majority of knockouts are with the fist, and the majority of cuts are with the elbow. So your main purpose for your hook is a knockout. Main purpose for your elbow is a cut. Okay? It's a cut. There's no two ways about that. All right? Now, with that said, one of the main drawbacks to pretending an elbow is a hook is when you throw a hook, you're giving your hip. You're committing your entire hip. Okay? Because you're at the distance where you're safe to do that. If I'm here and now I'm over, I can go over here, but I missed him. Say I missed him and I'm over here. I can take a step. I can come back with a reverse hook. I got a little bit of distance, a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm okay to whip that hook. Now, if you whip your elbow the same way, it's too late now. They have your back. Okay? Out here, I got a little wiggle room where I can do certain things like get away from the takedown. But if you're this close and you miss that elbow, because this is the distance for elbows. If I miss that elbow now, I just gave up my back. Whether it's a left elbow, boom, giving him my hip, I just gave him my hip. Giving your hip, like I've said before, you might as well give a woman your heart. It's the same thing. They want to do bad things to it. So you don't want to give your opponent your hip. Okay? So you want to be out here, you're a little bit safer. Okay? But you don't have that wiggle room when you're throwing elbows. So the way I avoid that is you just pop your elbow. Okay? You're still doing damage, cutting, and you can even concuss them with a shot, with a pop. So with a hook, you got some wiggle room, bing. So go ahead and throw it. When you're throwing an elbow, we just want a little pop. You're not committing your hip anymore. Just pop, pop, because you don't have to. You can cut just fine without giving them your hip. Okay. All right, guys, thanks for coming. And stay safe out there. The whole reason I'm doing this is I want all of you guys to keep your lunch money. Don't let any fucking buddy take your lunch money. All right? And the way to do that is to train. Be prepared. All right? That's all I'm asking. Be prepared, and the way you're going to be prepared is by training. All right? Learning. Thanks for coming.